Hi YouTube, it's Lena, and I have a bare face, which means I'm testing out a foundation. I am testing out the Maybelline Dream Velvet Soft Matte Hydrating Foundation. I have it in the shade 10 Porcelain Ivory. I hope this is a good match for me. I don't know. I bought it from somebody on Instagram that had used it a few times and didn't like it, so I figured, hey, let me buy this and try it out for my channel. I have no idea if this is any good for oily skin, but this is one of those whipped kind of foundations, and I really like the Rimmel Stay Matte, which is also whipped, so I figured why not give it a try. And I only paid $1 for it, so it's not that bad. Going to Ulta's website, it retails for $10.99 for 1 ounce of product. God, these foundations are getting up there. Sorry if you excuse me. Sorry if you're crunching in the background. My dogs are eating, and excuse the hair, I just got out of the shower. But it comes in 12 shades, and they're not that varied. There's a lot of light medium tones, one tone called Coconut that is kind of a half-assed deep shade. So details: the Maybelline's Dream Velvet Soft Matte Hydrating Foundation is a refreshing gel whipped foundation that leaves complexion perfected and smooth for its velvety soft matte finish while skin stays hydrated for 12 hours. Don't normally need hydration, but we'll see. I really liked the L'Oreal Pro Glow and I hated the Pro Matte, so who knows what I'm going to wind up liking. Maybelline's first hydrating matte foundation for 100% velvet smooth perfection, unique gel whipped formula, ideal for normal to combination skin, medium coverage. I have really oily skin, so this may work out, this might not work out. So my face is clean and moisturized and sunscreened because I'm going out today. I have a doctor's appointment kind of soon. Bring you in a little closer. And I have a clean, damp beauty sponge. This is actually brand new, so let's see how it's going to go. I'm praying that it is not as pink as this outside would lead you to believe, because I am not pink, I am yellow. Well, it's definitely, you know, whipped. Oh God, it is pink. So already, I'm pretty sure this is going to look a little ridiculous on me. I'm going to bring you in a little bit closer. A little too close. There we go. Some medium coverage though. It's taking out some of my redness and everything, so that's good. Let's do the other side. It doesn't feel heavy though, that's good. So one thing about the Rimmel Stay Matte is that it can feel really heavy. Now I put up with it because it's one of the few foundations that keeps me like super matte in hot months. I haven't gotten it in a while, but I really, really like it and recommend it. But it is really heavy. This is definitely kind of reminding me of that. It's not as heavy though, which is where I'm guessing the more moisturizing part of things comes in. It's covering up the stuff on my chin that I have going on. And let's see if it can cover up this sucker right here. Actually, it's healing, but it's still red, and I want to not have my doctor see it. That's one of the things I'm doing today. I'm going to see my doctor for a prescription refill. I got too much. I guess you can go on my neck. It's really showing in comparison to my, I'll show you when I pull out, but it's really showing how pink it is in comparison to my neck and my chest. I'm gonna look a little crazy today. That's okay. I'm playing makeup tester monkey for you guys. I don't have a primer or anything on, but it looks like it's covering my pores that I have in my chin very well. Like, I have kind of deep pores here and here. It looks like it's dealt with all that. Here's what I'm talking about. Pink, yellow, pink, yellow. It might not be showing on camera, but I can see it. So, yeah. So, I'm gonna finish my face, and I'll be right back. But I am also today testing the Maybelline SuperStay 24-hour color. So and back to your regularly scheduled programming. Finished my face. So now, oh crap, where did I put it? Where did it go? Oh, there it is. I'm a spaz. We're gonna test this. I actually bought this for the Influencer virtual Vox box, where if you take a selfie of yourself wearing it, you can enter in to win some Maybelline stuff, I think. But at the same time, I was like, if I'm going to buy this, and I couponed it down to like $1, so I didn't spend much money on it. CVS is the shiz, y'all. I figured I would test it on here as well, just in case you were ever curious about it. So, for one thing, this is $8.99. As far as I can tell, it's one of those that has like the liquid lipstick on one end and that balm on another end that they used to do. Like CoverGirl makes one of these. There are 30 shades in this full line. That is crazy. There wasn't 30 shades at my CVS. There were like 8. So my shade is, I can't read that. Is it anywhere on here? 100 Very Cranberry. So $8.99, 30 shades. Maybelline's SuperStay 24-hour lip color has high color impact in one end, which is this, and the moisturizing balm on the other to seal in moisture and keep lips comfortable all day. Benefits: all day relentless lip color with microflex technology. What the French does that mean? Microflex formula glides on and moves with you all day. Maybe that means that it's not gonna like crack and crumble off my face. No flaking, no caking, no fading, no drying for comfortable transfer-proof wear. 2-step lip color in one pack. Okay, so we're gonna see how this works. I have nothing on my lips. I did exfoliate them last night. Let's see how this smells. These things usually smell bad. Chemically, but not potently so, I guess. This is what the wand looks like. I think you're supposed to let these dry. How to use: apply the liquid lip color to your bare, clean lips. Then it's 2 minutes to perfection. Remember to allow a full 2 minutes to dry, then apply ultra conditioning balm to seal in softness. Reapply balm as needed. And my lips are already trying to stick together. This is a good sign. I'll be back in 2 minutes. Okay, I think it's been 2 minutes. This feels mostly dry, so we're gonna roll with it. We're gonna take out, oh, it pops out this way. I was expecting it to be attached to this. Okay. Doesn't smell like anything. It was feeling really kind of sticky before, but with that topper, I mean, it looks really nice. So, I gotta go. I got a doctor's appointment. Pull you back out. But I will be checking in periodically throughout the day to see how this wears. And the foundation, I will check in with the foundation. Okay, I'm back. I put everything on at 9:30. I forgot to mention that. It's now 2 o'clock. So that's 4.5 hours. So, the lipstick still looks pretty good. Though, to be fair, I haven't eaten anything. I've just drank some, but that didn't mess with it at all. The balm itself lasted for like a good 3 hours before it finally mostly wore off though, so that's pretty cool. The foundation, I'm not liking as much. I'll bring you in closer. I'm definitely shiny, but I'm not terribly surprised, but it's also looking kind of crusty? I don't know, cakey? you can see that on this camera, but I can see it in person. But I mean, when they stick like that on me, it's a bad sign. I know I'm oily when even like my upper lip is oily. But yeah, I mean, 2 full sheets. These are the Biore charcoal ones I got in a Black Friday deal last year, if you're curious. They're fine, but I set it with a powder today, but I didn't set it with a mattifying powder just because I used up my major mattifying powder. So I don't know if that would help with this or if like a particular primer would help with this, but for now, I'm not really digging it. I already don't like the color, so who knows? I may not even, if it's still wearing off by the end of the day, I may not even keep this. I may pass this on to like my sister or something because she has very dry skin, so this might work better for her. Anyways, like I said, really liking the lip. It's staying pretty well. Like I said, I haven't, you know, eaten yet, but I've been drinking, I've been talking. It hasn't gotten any like, you know, base wear or anything. Now, I know these are notoriously hard to get off, but I have some cleansing oil, so I'm not too worried. I almost want to reapply more to see how it reapplies on itself. I just don't need to. I am gonna reapply some of this balm. Remember when I was in high school, I think it was, I had one of the CoverGirl ones, and I used to use the balm to hold my eyebrows in place. Because I used to use clear lip gloss to do that, because that was back in the day before they had eyebrow gel. That's how old I am. Anyways, so I will be back later to report any new developments. How long have I had this crap on? Oh my god, it's been 12 hours. I don't usually test for that long, but today I did because I woke up early. Anyways, blah blah blah. Final check-in because I'm tired. Even though I napped for like an hour and a half today, I'm still very tired. And yes, I napped in my makeup. That is horrible. But I did it because I literally like passed out. Anyways, final thoughts. I don't like this foundation. I don't. It's not really made for my skin, to be fair. So it's, what all did it say? Fresh, new, and flawless. Dream Velvet Whip is a whips a fresh gel into a velvet soft texture. Complexion is perfected and smooth with a soft matte finish, just like velvet. Skin feels fresh with lasting hydration. I think because of the hydration part, this didn't have much of a chance to last on my face. Maybe with a primer and a mattifying powder. My powder I used today was the e.l.f. Mineral Pearls that I have. They are a glowy setting powder, so I should have seen some of this coming. I don't mind being dewy, it's just that I feel oily. Let's do another blot test. I did want to, when I last checked in at like, I don't know what time it was. It had been like, it's been a while since I checked in. This is a foundation that's just not for me, and while I could probably make it work at least a little bit better, the color is also off, so I think when I see my sister for Christmas, I'm going to pass this along to her, see if she likes it. I'm not sure if the color will be a better match for her though, because she is about my shade. I'm a little bit lighter than she is. I'm about a shade lighter. That's why I got her Estee Lauder, was that she bought a shade too light. But you know, maybe it'll work for her, maybe it won't, maybe she'll pass it on to somebody else. I know that I don't want it, I don't even really want to pan it, so. If you have dry or normal skin and you can find a good shade match, which there's only like 12 of these, so it's pretty hard to find a shade match, but apparently this outside is actually a decent indicator, because I was like, it can't be that pink. It's that pink, so yeah. However, one thing wasn't a fail. This SuperStay 24 color lipstick and gloss thingy, I really like. Now, I had something greasy for dinner a couple hours ago. So this has started to wear off. But I mean, it still doesn't look bad. Actually, let's play experiment. I'm about to be taking my makeup off anyway. Let's play experiment and reapply this on top of it to see how it looks. It's actually a pretty good applicator. It's got this nice point on it that lets you have some control over where it goes. I mean, it's still drying, but I don't think it's doing that bad, honestly. I don't think it's, you know, crusting up over anywhere that it's already dried or anything like that. So it does seem to apply fine over itself. I might, if it does do something weird later, I will make a little note on the bottom because this is not going up to the day that I filmed it. But, you know, this I like. If you don't like those kind of liquid lipsticks that dry down completely matte and unmovable and you get this little thing on top, there are a couple of brands that make this. Like I said, CoverGirl makes one, Rimmel makes one. If you don't like those, you're not gonna like this. But if you like those, this is a good version of that. Because like, I ate something super greasy for dinner and afterwards it was still pretty well in place. And when I ate my lunch, it wasn't anything greasy and it didn't look like anything had happened to it. So if you really need something to stay in place all day with a little bit of topping it with a glossy balm to, you know, keep the hydration factor going, because this is a bit on the drying side. Not in a horrible, bad, uncomfortable way, but the type of product that it is, it's a little on the drying side. Yeah, it seems to be still doing fine, so this I recommend if you are into this type of thing. This is kind of a niche-y product. This, if you have oily skin, I do not recommend. It's also like the sides of my nose. I don't know how well you can tell, but like this side of my nose has no product and this still has some. And that's not cool. So anyways, that is it. Thank you guys for tuning in. As always, I do really appreciate it, and hopefully I will see you later. Bye!